As the popularity of traditional sports fades, many are turning to esports as the new frontier for competition and entertainment. But what is esports? And why could it be more significant than sports in the future? In this video, we'll explore the world of esports and discover why it's becoming so popular. First up, school sports are declining in popularity. The popularity of school sports is no longer growing, as evidenced by the decrease in the number of students participating in athletics in 2019. While it is unclear if this is a trend or an outlier, there are several potential reasons for this decline. One possible reason is that sports costs are becoming too expensive for some families. In 2018, the average cost of playing a sport was $693 a year, which is only going up. With more and more families struggling to make ends meet, paying for extracurricular activities is becoming a luxury they can't afford. Another reason for the waning popularity of school sports may be the rise of digital streaming services like Netflix and Hulu. With such easy access to entertainment at home, kids are less likely to want to go out and watch their classmates play. Finally, there is always the possibility of physical injury as a deterrent for students. With concussions and other serious injuries becoming more common in youth sports, some kids choose to sit out instead of risking their health. Whatever the reason, it's clear that school sports are no longer as popular as they once were. This could have significant implications for our culture and identity as a nation. Now, the cost of school sports is a major factor. In recent years, the cost of participating in sports has skyrocketed, especially regarding equipment and uniforms. This has led to more and more students needing help to afford to participate, which has led to a decline in the number of athletes. While there are some benefits to playing school sports, such as developing teamwork and discipline, the cost is too high for many students. This is especially true for low-income families who are already struggling to make ends meet. As a result, many students are turning away from sports altogether, leading to a decline in school spirit and community involvement. Until the cost of school sports is brought down, their popularity will continue to decline. This is unfortunate as they provide many benefits to students and the community. However, participation will likely remain low until the costs are more affordable. And now, physical injuries are another issue for school sports. Physical injuries are a prominent and pressing issue in school sports. With so much on the line, scholarships, pride, and more, it's no wonder that athletes are often willing to push their bodies beyond their limits to achieve victory. However, this can often lead to severe injuries that can impact the athlete's future and the school's athletic program as a whole. For example, in 2017, a football player for a small school in Texas suffered a career-ending injury after he attempted to make a tackle. While this may seem like an isolated incident, unfortunately, it is not. In fact, according to the National High School Sports-Related Injury Surveillance System, there are over 1.4 million injuries related to school sports annually, and that's just the ones that were reported. Physical injuries are a significant issue for school athletes and can be pretty costly for the schools. So what can be done? One solution is for schools to invest in better safety measures, such as better equipment and training for coaches and athletes. Another is for athletes to be more aware of the risks that they take when they step onto the field or court. However, one of the most important things we can do is raise awareness about the dangers of school sports and ensure that student athletes are adequately trained and equipped to handle them. Meanwhile, the COVID-19 pandemic could lead to a rise in digital school sports viewing. With so many people staying home due to the pandemic, there could be a surge in viewership for school sporting events streamed online. This would be an excellent opportunity for athletic programs and schools to promote their teams and build excitement among their fans. However, some potential challenges could arise with this trend. For example, too many people streaming events online could lead to bandwidth issues and slow loading times. Additionally, some people may not have good internet connections or be able to watch events live due to time zone differences. Despite these potential challenges, the potential for a rise in digital school sports viewing is there. Athletic programs and schools should consider how they can best take advantage of this trend and create excitement among their fans. Finally, school pride is still a big motivator for students. Despite the decreasing popularity of school sports, many students feel a strong sense of loyalty and dedication to their school's team. This often manifests in intense rivalries between schools, with students passionately supporting their team while also looking to knock their opponents off their pedestal. This loyalty can be a powerful force driving students to give their all on and off the field. It can also create some of the most memorable moments in a student's life as they come together with their classmates to root for their team and celebrate victory or mourn defeat. Overall, school pride is still a vital motivating factor for many students, and likely this will be around for a while. Will esports be bigger than sports in the future? Esports is still growing and has a lot of potential. Despite the economic downturn in 2022, the industry is still set to grow consistently. This is due to the ever-growing number of gamers worldwide and the increasing amount of revenue generated by the market, esports is still in its early stages and there is plenty of potential for growth in the years to come. Up next, esports organizations are making cuts in order to survive. If you're an esports fan, you know that the industry is on a rough patch. Several top-level organizations have been forced to make cuts to stay afloat, and this trend will only continue shortly. This wave of cuts has affected some of the biggest names in esports. Team Liquid already announced that they were downsizing their organization, laying off several staff members. This came on the heels of other high-profile layoffs at organizations like Optic Gaming and Evil Geniuses. It's not just North America that's feeling the pinch. Chinese organization LGD Gaming recently announced that they were cutting their roster in half, and European team Fnatic revealed they were also making significant layoffs. So why is this happening? There are a few factors at play here. The first is that the esports industry is relatively young and unestablished. It's still trying to find its footing, and it's going through some growing pains. Another reason is the current state of the global economy, with traditional sports organizations like the NFL and NBA experiencing declining viewership numbers. Investors are also starting to pull back from esports. This has led to a lot of financial instability within the industry, and it's something that we're likely going to see more of in the coming months. For now, it looks like esports organizations will have to weather the storm and hope for things to improve down the road. In the meantime, it's going to be interesting to see how all of this turmoil plays out. Next, esports audience is still growing. In the past, only a specific subset of the population participated in esports, but nowadays, many individuals are getting involved. This is because there are increasing venues where esports competitions can be viewed. For instance, channels on cable television are now solely devoted to esports, and many of the most important athletic events also feature esports tournaments. Because of this, the audience for esports is rapidly expanding, and there are strong indications that it will become much more popular in the future. Finally, gaming as an industry has a lot of potential. The gaming industry has a great deal for development and expansion. There are many different ways this could occur, but the following are some crucial details. The sector needs to keep looking for fresh and original approaches to maintain player interest and participation. This can be accompanied by implementing new gameplay mechanics, storylines, and graphic elements. In addition, game makers need to focus on providing users with a high-quality experience. This involves ensuring that the games are bug-free and well-balanced, and offering support to customers if they experience any issues. Esports are also a significant area. This sector of the market is experiencing exponential expansion, and it has the potential to become even more critical in the years to come. Suppose game developers and publishers want to remain competitive in the industry. In that case, they need to make investments in electronic sports, esports, and they also need to design games that can be played in a competitive setting. The sector needs to work on improving its public perception. Some still think that playing video games is a waste of time, and this mindset needs to shift for the gaming industry to realize its full potential. It is necessary to make increased marketing and education efforts to demonstrate to the entire world how enjoyable gaming can be. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and don't forget to leave a comment below letting us know what you think. We love hearing from you, and we'll see you in the next video.